So today we'll discuss the differences between power transformer and distribution transformer. The first one is the power transformer rating is always greater than 33 kV. 33 kV. Distribution transformer rating is less than 33 kV. That is the first differences. And second one is power transformer is available in the substation. Substation. And here second one is this is available in the near to the loads. Near to load centers or loads are near to your streets or apartments, whatever it may be. And the third one is this power for the power transformer consumer not directly connected, not directly connected, not directly. Here third one is consumers are directly connected, nothing but for home appliances directly, that distribution transformer supply is directly connected to the homes, nothing but loads are directly connected to the distribution transformers. So directly connected. And if you take fourth differences, load fluctuations are less. Load fluctuations less. So as we know all that this is load is not directly connected, so consumers are not directly connected, so that load fluctuations is nothing but if any load is disconnected and nearby the another load will be fluctuates. So because of that one, some disturbances will be takes place. Such a disturbances are called load fluctuations. So load fluctuations less here in the power transformer because loads are not directly connected. Here simply more. Here less and here more. Next, this is fifth one here. I'm going to take a different pen. Fifth difference is copper losses and iron losses. Copper losses and iron losses will take place throughout the 24 hours. Throughout the 24 hours, iron losses and copper losses will be takes place because, for example, from the substations to load, for example, during the summer season, one power transformer will supply to the loads, but the loads will increases during the summer season. ACs and the refrigerators, air coolers, all the loads will be increases, so that load scheduling will be takes place. Nothing but for 3 hours load shutdown for certain areas, and another 3 hours will shut down. Nothing but if you take 24 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. So that this is 24 hours total duration. So if you take during the 24 hours, there are 3 streets. One power transformer is connected to 3 streets, 1, 2, 3, like that 3 streets. And but the power supply is available only for 2 streets. Then for one street, 8 hours power supply will be disconnected, and continuous supply for the 2, 3, and the next 8 hours will be 8 hours supply will be disconnected for second load, and 1 and 3 will be continuously supplied by the power transformer, and another 8 hours third load will be disconnected, and the second and first load will be continuously supplied by the power transformer. In this way, whatever the changes, whatever the load will be changes, but power transformer will supply to the load continuously. That's why copper losses, iron losses always takes place during the 24 hours. Even though these losses will be takes place 24 hours, but these copper losses varies with respect to load. This copper losses varies with respect to load. So that maximum 24 hours losses will be takes maximum 24 hours only iron losses will be takes place. Iron losses will be takes place. So that the iron while designing of the transformer, we should the iron losses should be kept minimum. So the designing we should design a power transformer in such a way that iron losses must be minimum. While designing, iron losses must be minimum because these iron losses will be takes place throughout the 24 hours. These copper losses is also will take place throughout the 24 hours, but these copper losses may not be full load copper losses, may not be full load copper losses because load is not constant, load will be varies. Load will be varies. That's why the copper losses must be kept minimum while designing. So, here copper losses should be kept to minimum while designing, and iron losses also. Iron losses will never changes; it always constant. And here for the distribution transformer, load is not constant. Load is not constant on distribution transformer. Because so during the daytime, so most of the people go to offices or schools or works, so that the power consumption is less during the daily season. Nothing but during the daytime, and during the night time, the load consumption, the power consumption will be increases due for the lighting purpose, for the fans and refrigerators, ACs. That's why these copper losses varies with respect to load. Copper losses varies with respect to load, and but iron losses always constant. Even the load is available, even the load present or not, even the present load present or not present, iron losses are always constant. So that maximum iron losses will be takes place even the load is available or load not available. That's why while designing, iron losses should be kept minimum. Here, uh, copper losses must be kept minimum because even though nothing but load is always load is always full load on the transformer. So I forgot that one. I said a different explanation for this fifth point, but that is wrong. This is load on the power transformer is always full load. Always full load. I already explained 8 hours one load, 8 hours one load, 8 hours one load will be disconnected. Remaining two loads will be fully connected. That's why the power transformer always operated to full load. Full load. That's why full load copper losses will be more compared to the iron losses. That's why while designing of the power transformer, copper losses must be kept minimum. In the distribution transformer, iron losses must be kept minimum while designing. So these are the fifth point. Next, let us discuss this is power transformer, and here distribution transformer. This is D. So 5 points completed. And the sixth difference is, so this is made with CRGO steel. So the power transformer is made with CRGO steel. And the distribution transformer is made with amorphous steel. Amorphous steel. So look at the differences. So most of the peoples will choose this option, CRGO steel. So transformer is made with CRGO steel, but the only power transformer is made with the CRGO steel, and a distribution transformer is made with amorphous steel. And next one, seventh one, this efficiency is called power efficiency. The efficiency is called power efficiency in the power transformer, and in the distribution transformer, efficiency is called all day efficiency. All day efficiency. If you take the formula here, formula is kVA into power factor by kVA into power factor plus iron losses plus copper losses into 100. This is power efficiency. This is percentage of power efficiency. And if you take all day efficiencies, percentage of all day efficiency is equal to kilowatt hour output over kilowatt hour output plus iron losses for 24 hours plus copper losses in load duration. Load duration. Nothing but when the load present, then only copper losses will takes place. That's why load duration. Nothing but if the copper load is present for 10 hours, 10 hours into copper losses. If the iron loss is always present, that's why iron loss. For example, iron losses for 1 hour is 20 watts. Then for 24 hours, 20 into 24 hours we should take. This is the differences between the. This is the differences between. These are the differences between the power transformer and power transformer and distribution transformer. And if you take eighth difference, differences, the efficiency here, efficiency of the power transformer is nearly occur at maximum efficiency occur near to the full load, maximum efficiency occur at near to full load, But here in the distribution transformer, maximum efficiency occur 70 to 75% of full load, because the load full load never be nothing but all loads in the distribution transformer is not connected at a time. That's why the transformer is designed to work at nothing but a transformer designed to give the maximum efficiency at 70 to 70% of 75% of full load. And ninth difference is full load copper losses approximately equal to nothing but full load copper losses approximately equal to iron losses. But here full load copper losses is equal to approximately equal to 2 times of iron losses. So whatever the losses will be takes place in the distribution transformer, copper losses is equal to twice that of iron losses. These are the differences between the power transformer and distribution transformer. The major differences are there is a power transformer is available more than 33 kV. There is less than 33 kV, and loads are directly connected to the distribution transformer, not connected to the power transformer. That's why load fluctuations are less in the power transformer, more in the distribution transformer. And copper losses are kept minimum while designing of the power transformer, and in the distribution transformer, iron losses should be kept minimum while designing. And this is made with CRGO steel. This is made with amorphous steel, and the efficiency of power transformer is called power efficiency, and the distribution transformer efficiency is called all-day efficiency. This is a formula for all-day efficiency. And the maximum efficiency occur near to the full load of the power transformer, and for the distribution transformer, maximum efficiency occur at 70 to 75% of full load. And the eighth difference is the full load copper losses are approximately equal to the iron losses, and for the distribution transformer, full load copper losses is equal to twice that of 2 times of iron losses. These are the differences between the power transformer and distribution.